the topic today is, if you want people to notice you on Facebook, Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Pinterest, on any social media channel, you need to do this thing, okay? And what you need to start doing is you need to start commenting on other people's profiles. So a lot of times, and I see this all throughout Facebook groups, I see this on LinkedIn, I see this whatever. What people do, especially on Facebook, that really drives me nuts, is they'll do like the Oprah Winfrey copy with the Kim Kardashian photo, and then they'll blast that across like 80,000 Facebook groups, okay? And if you're friends with them, that's how you know that people are doing that, right? I have 5,000 friends on Facebook. I see the same people every day. It's almost like their social media job. What they have to do is like write this copy about themselves, the me method, right? Something that's really funny, I actually bought that URL, mememethod.com, because I'm gonna like whip up something good for that URL. But what people do is that they'll write like this long ass novel with the Kim Kardashian photo, and then they'll share that all across social media, okay? And the reason why, okay, first of all, I just think that's like purely a waste of time in terms of marketing yourself on social media. And a simpler way to, one, save time, to two, get your point across better, and to three, network easier, is to pay more attention to other people's posts over you. I think a lot of my live streams like deal with this subject, and it's the fact of the matter is that nobody cares about you, okay? No one cares about your alignment. Nobody cares about what your dog did today. No one cares about your selfie. No one cares about your copy. It's just fact of the matter, okay? What people care about is when they get a lot of likes on their pictures, when they get a lot of comments on their pictures. So what should you do to help yourself network with other people, to make connections online? Start commenting on other people's posts, okay? And I'm not talking about love that girl, like yeah girl, hey girl, like with the hundreds, or just using emojis. I'm talking about making your point, and also don't intentionally be polarizing, but you need to let other people know what you do by leaving a thoughtful comment, okay? It's all about leaving the comment, and I'm not talking about liking either. No one can see that you liked it. If there's 200 likes on a picture, no one's seeing your name next to the like, okay? Everybody sees your name if you leave a thoughtful comment. So what do I want you guys to do? I want you to like spend more time commenting thoughtful comments, valuable comments on other people's posts over talking about yourself on Facebook posts and sharing that to 80,000 Facebook groups. Same with Instagram. If you want to go on Instagram and you want to start networking, if you want more followers on Instagram, what you need to do is you need to stop scrolling through all the celebrity photos, you know, scrolling through memes, scrolling through whatever. And what you need to do is you need to start commenting on niche related profiles that have to do with your niche. And then you can also leave thoughtful comments. So what I mean by that is, I said thoughtful, but what I meant to say is valuable. So if you follow somebody, let's just hypothetically say I'm in social media. So if I follow Gary Vaynerchuk, okay, Gary V, if I follow him and he says something that I either agree with, I can write agree and why I agree, or disagree with, I'm going to write I don't agree, and then I'm going to say a reason why. And this also works better if you are within the first 30 minutes of the post. And it also depends on, I mean, on Instagram, it's like the first like 2 minutes, I'm not going to lie. But if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on Facebook, if you're in the first like 5 comments, that's when you really want to leave a thoughtful comment, because a lot of people are going to see your comments first, and then they're more than likely going to like your comments and be able to see you before it starts flooding with like 80 million thousand comments in the feed, okay? So that was just my tip for the day. If you want to get your profile seen, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, what have you, LinkedIn, YouTube, it doesn't matter. What you need to do is you need to start commenting. I think that was a lightning bolt. Did you guys see that? That was crazy. There was like this huge storm coming through. I think that was like literally a lightning bolt flashing in the background, or it was somebody's car, but I think it was lightning bolt. So what you guys need to do is you need to start commenting on people's posts. That was so weird. I think it's like lightning in the background, so that's what that is. I'm gonna see what you guys are saying in the comments. Dave says I'm done with OPP other people's posts. Yes, and that's like what's like, Honestly, guys, social media is way more easy and it's not as complicated as you think it is. It's not a job. It's not something where you need to like, you know, spend 80 hours on thinking of like I always say, the Oprah Winfrey copy with the Kim Kardashian post, the Pulitzer Prize winning like Facebook post of the decade. And then you're so mentally and physically drained because all you're talking about quite literally is yourself. You're trying to think of this moment in time in your life that's like, you know, oh my God, this happened to me and like maybe people will like it. And what happens is that you go and you share that to 80,000 Facebook groups. You probably get a couple likes, couple comments, and you're like, I'm giving up on Facebook. I'm giving up on Instagram. I'm giving up on Pinterest because I'm not seeing the results that I want. And it's like, you're just focusing your energy doing the wrong things, okay? What you should be focusing on that takes a lot less time and you're going to get a lot more interaction out of it is what Dave said, OPP, other people's posts, okay? So how do you do that? You literally go to other people's posts in your niche, okay? I'm not talking about if someone posts a picture of their cat and you're like, oh my God, that cat's cute, okay? This is like business talk that I'm talking about, okay? You have to make it worthwhile. So if you're in social media marketing and you're on LinkedIn, let's just hypothetically say I actually showed Dave this. I commented on a post on Social Media Examiner that I didn't agree with. And a lot of other people liked my comment and I got like 15 connections on LinkedIn from that post, okay? I did nothing besides leave my valuable comment, and it's pretty much like content, valuable comment on somebody else's posts because I didn't agree with it. So I just said what I thought, but it was valuable. It was from my experience. And I backed it up with my experience. I'm like, I don't agree with this because of this, okay? That's what makes you stand out as an expert. Not when you just comment, oh my God, girl, that's so cute, or like comment on someone's like boyfriend breaking up post or whatever. Like you can totally do that or whatever, but you're gonna get more networking with business interaction. Like I'm talking about like business and networking, okay? I'm not saying that you can't relate to other people by like, you know, if I saw someone else swim in college, like I'm probably going to say that on a comment, okay? Because I swim in college too. But if you want to be taken seriously in your niche, you need to start providing valuable information. And you don't always have to do that through creating your own posts. You can simply comment on other people's posts. Because guess what? If you're within the first 5 to 10 comments on that post, you are now in somebody else's network, okay? So this is one thing that I do not want you guys to do with this advice. I do not ever want you link dropping. I don't want you saying, this is what I do, send me a DM. I don't want you saying, oh my God, this is what I'm amazing in, contact me for my services. That is not what I'm talking about, okay? I am talking about giving your expert value away for free because you either agree or disagree with somebody else's posts, okay? Like, I'm not saying like be a hype girl where it's like, yeah girl, hey girl, yeah. I'm not saying be the link dropper where it's like cold message spammy crap, right? What I'm saying is that you can make networking really fun on social media if you provide your expert value away for free by commenting on somebody else's posts that are people that are like relative in your niche. Let me know if this is making sense in the comments. Okay, Lauren says comment, interact, yes. Yay, awesome, yep. Dave's like, hey girl, yeah, I know, right? Like, guys, when I say my advice, this is for business, networking, and social media, so you guys can make more connections, so you guys can have people reaching out to you that are your ideal clients, okay? So you got to keep it relative to your business, because if someone's post, which there's a lot of these on Facebook where it's like, what's your favorite color, and you say blue, do not expect to get ideal clients like, you know, messaging you on Facebook. This is kind of like duh, but I don't want you guys to like take this the wrong way, okay? I am talking about specifically if somebody posts something in your niche about a certain subject, you're gonna get a lot more traction to your page, a lot more people seeing your page if you leave your expert value and content for free in the comments of other people's posts, rather than wasting all of your time and energy writing about yourself, the Kim Kardashian selfie with the Oprah Winfrey script. It's like a freaking novel, and then you share that across like your favorite 10 Facebook groups where everybody else can see that you're doing that, and it doesn't look good, okay? You're far better off, and you're also going to save a shit ton of more time if you just comment on other people's posts. You can like it, but that's not enough. Liking is not enough. You need to comment, and you need to be, depending on the platform, within the first 10 to 15 minutes of that post. Because the farther up you are as a first comment, the more engagement or the more other people are going to see your comment, right? Because if you go on a post that's like 2 years old, no one's looking at that post anymore, okay? Unless it's on a search engine like Pinterest or YouTube. So make sure that you're within the first 10 to 15 minutes of the post, and that your comment is like one of the first, and this is like ballpark, it's not like black or white, it's within one of the first 5 comments, okay? So Nancy says, great tip, this totally works for me. Okay, awesome, Nancy, I'm so happy to hear that. Dave says, don't be sliding into the DMs, LOL. Yeah, that too. No link dropping, no cold messaging. Come on, guys. It's like, if you just tell people what you think and like what makes you credible enough to think that thought, that's enough. Okay. You don't have to link drop. No one's going to be clicking on your link in the comments anyway. Okay. No, like if someone asks for an answer, do not link drop with your business. No one's clicking on that link. No one's paying you. You're literally just like wasting your own time. Answer the question. Okay. That goes a lot farther than you think, because guess what? When you also comment on other people's posts, you got the lurkers, you got the people scrolling, okay? You got people that weren't even looking for that question, and they're like, oh, I had that question too, okay? That's why I don't want you guys to be scared to ask me questions about social media, because other people probably have the same questions. So when you got people scrolling through the newsfeed and it's like, oh, I had that question, and then they see your answer and it was valuable and it was thoughtful and it was long and it made sense, they're gonna be like, oh, I want to know more about Kylie. I want to know more about Dave. They know what they are talking about, which is pretty freaking rare in the Facebook community as of late, okay? So never be afraid to give your expert value away for free. And I did another live stream on this. If you go back, it's even on my new YouTube channel. I'll actually leave the link to that in the comments after this live stream, but it was free versus paid content. So I'm going to leave that link below if you guys are scared about like, I don't want to give my value away for free because then how are people going to pay me? So I'll leave that link below that you guys can watch that YouTube video so you guys can be more confident in giving value away for free. So yeah, that's really all that I have to say for today. I'm meeting my mom for lunch at the mall, so I'm at the mall. And it's just starting to pour. So I'm going to wrap this up. So like I always say, if you guys have any questions about this video, what I said, doesn't matter if you're watching on YouTube, watching the replay, like you watch it like a year later, I'm going to comment and I'm going to help you guys out. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions about this topic. And if you guys have any questions, just generally speaking about social media, whether it comes to Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, you know, repurposing content creation, let me know in the comments, because your question could quite literally be the topic of my next live stream. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday on the next live stream. Bye guys.